Is Epidemic sound really that good, or is it not worth all the hype? We gotta talk about this. Let's do it. What up, y'all? Tight shirt Terry Warfield back in the building. Hope you're having a good day so far. If this is your first time here, yo, a fat welcome to you. And if you're part of the fam, you're part of the squad, you came back, welcome back. Make sure you drop a hashtag fam down below. And I'm so happy to see your face. Okay, now I know I've been outside for most of my recent videos, but we've been doing a lot of work on this basement. And as you can see, it's kind of half finished, and it's been a huge issue trying to like get the framing right so y'all don't see all the like parts on the wall that's not painted and all of that stuff. But anyways, life of a creator, it's all about problem solving, which we're gonna come back to that a little bit later in this video. So this video is all about Epidemic Sound. Now, moment of transparency, Epidemic did sponsor this video, so big shout out to Epidemic Sound. But before you automatically think, oh my god, sponsor video, trust me, this is one that you'll want to watch if you're an upcoming creator or if you're a new creator, because I'm about to give you the real about Epidemic Sound. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I've tried a whole bunch of music services over these past couple years, but I've always stuck with Epidemic for a few reasons, which I'm gonna line them up in this video. But let me tell you how I arrived at Epidemic, and also what is Epidemic, because a lot of y'all might be new, like I just said, and you might not have a clue what Terry Warfield is talking about. Epidemic Sound is a subscription-based music platform that you can grab music from to use in your projects. Why is that important? Okay, a lot of us made the same mistake, me included. You started a YouTube channel, and the first thing you did when you needed some music is you went to YouTube and you decided that, yo, I'm gonna get the latest and greatest song, I'm gonna rip it off YouTube and use it in my video. And you probably found out real quick that, yeah, YouTube doesn't really like that, okay? That is a quick way to get your videos demonetized, because that music you don't have rights to use in your own personal projects. So, like I said, a lot of new creators fall into that rabbit hole, or I'm gonna use the YouTube music library, which is just stale, or I'm gonna rip some music off the internet and use it in my video, and that is the quickest way to bomb your hard work, to bomb your project. So that's the first problem that I always encountered, was finding music. The second problem I always encountered was finding music that inspired me to create. Now, again, I could always go and get music from the internet, but what good is that if I can't use it in my video? So it was always a challenge finding music that inspired me to want to create, because I say this all the time in a lot of my videos. Music is the gel that kind of like holds everything together. I can change the entire feel of a video just by changing the music. So along my creative path, I was learning and I kept seeing Epidemic Sound, Epidemic Sound. So I decided to give it a try. I was a paying customer at first, and what I quickly found out was the amount of music that Epidemic offered, in addition to the sound effects, in addition to the things called stems, which we'll cover a little bit later in this video. That was the first service that I decided to give a try to, and that is the one that I've stuck with up to this point. So what I want to do is explain to you why I decided to stick with Epidemic Sound, what things are important to me. I hope those things are important to you, and also I want to go over a couple of my favorite tracks that I've been using in all of my recent projects, and I'll name those in the description and all that stuff. And then lastly, there is a free 30-day trial in the description after this video is done. Don't listen to the rumors, don't listen to all those naysayers saying that, oh, if you cancel Epidemic, they don't cover it. It absolutely is covered. We'll cover that later in this video. Y'all ready to get into it? Let's go. Now that that's out the way, I'm gonna open up Epidemic Sound on the computer right here, and I'm gonna show y'all a few things that are very important to me, and these are the things that keep me with Epidemic Sound, and then we'll go over the playlist that I talked about on what I've been using these past couple months. So let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up. Okay, so first thing you need to do is go to Epidemic Sound, www.epidemicsound.com. Real easy, and as soon as you get here, you're presented with the main page. Now, you won't have all of this stuff at the top like I have, because these are curated music choices from my YouTube channel. So yeah, if you have a YouTube channel, this will actually look at other songs that you've used, and they'll try to guess what kind that you would like moving forward, and a lot of times it's pretty accurate. But also you'll see feature categories, you'll see the staff picks, and then you see all of the new releases at the bottom. The first thing is, let's go to the pricing model. All right, now there is no contract whatsoever with Epidemic Sound. You do get a free 30-day trial. I kind of told you about that already, but the good thing is all of the music that you download within that 30 days, if you use it and create the content within that 30 days, it is covered. There's no strings attached to anything like that. Now, if you continue on with the plan, you got the personal plan, you got the commercial plan, and you got the enterprise plan. Most people will fall into personal or commercial. Now, the reason I love this is because, like I said, there's no contract. The second thing is it is not based off of the amount of subscribers you have or how many followers you have on TikTok or Instagram or anything like that. What you see is what you get, and it tells you literally right here what you have access to what you can use it on, what platforms, so such as YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, etc., and what you can't, and the pricing is laid out right here. And to me, that is absolutely key, because there are other music services out there where you do have to sign a contract, or the pricing is tiered based off of how many freaking subs you have, and that creates a very, I'll just avoid that, okay? But anyways, that's the first thing. Like I said, no contracts, and the pricing is right here. You can pay by month or you can pay upfront, which is obviously a little bit cheaper. Now, the second thing that really draws me to Epidemic Sound is the sound effects library. Now, of course, you can get sound effects from anywhere, right? You can rip them from YouTube and all that stuff, but then you run into that problem where you might get a copyright strike for it. So what I love about Epidemic is, as you see right here, there are literally sound effects for everything. I have preached this over and over. There are a few key elements to sound design, and sound effects is one of them. I use sound effects all of the time when it comes to bringing up the backgrounds to my videos. So if I'm out in nature and it's a quiet day, obviously I don't want to just film a clip that has no sound. I'm going to bring it to life. So I'm going to grab some sounds of birds, or maybe crickets, or water flowing, or whatever the case may be, and layer it underneath my video footage so that it sounds natural and it brings my scene to life. So it's the sound effects. The last thing that makes me really love Epidemic is the ability to download stems. So let's go to my playlist real quick. Let's go to me, and then let's go to my favorites. So these are the 7 tracks that I've been using over the last like 3 or 4 months that I've really been digging. I'll go through and play a snippet of these in 1 second. However, if I were to click on right now, And Behold, which is one of my favorite tracks, right? And I go down here to the lower right hand corner and I press stems, then I can download just the melody. I can download just the instruments. I can download just the bass. I could download just the drums. If it were a song that had vocals in it, I could even download just the vocals. That right there, yo, is freaking clutch, because if I'm creating something and I don't want the whole song, but I did like the bass line, or I did like the melody, I can just grab that particular part of the song and then drop that onto my project, which is freaking huge. I have not been able to find that, at least in my services that I've tried over the last couple years, because, you know, I wasn't always like an Epidemic ambassador. So of course I tried out other services and I haven't found anything like this anywhere else, and that is freaking huge to me. So I'm gonna go through real quick and play some of these songs for y'all, because these are straight fire. Now, I'm a big fan of moody songs for like my cinematic stuff. I'm a big fan of like slow vibe songs, and I'm a big fan of like techno. It's not really techno. What is it? It's like 80s techno trance music, right? But let me play some of these. Let me turn the music up a little bit. So the first one is called And Behold, and it comes from All Elite. I love the drop right here. Oh. So dope. Next one. Now, I use this a lot in my talking head videos because it's a long song, but skip forward. Now that was Night Stalker by Wave Safe, but this one I really like for like my serious motivational stuff, and this is called From Where We Are. Let me skip forward. Next one is called Mount Fuji, and it's from Oi. Hey, getting hot down here, yo. Next one is called Oraki from Oi 2. Love this one too. Now I really like this one because it's got that real slow vibe that I really like. It's kind of like that slow, dark, melodic vibe. Dope. And then this is the last one. So this is called The Great Ascension. This is from Christopher Mo Ditlevson. Super inspired, super motivational. It's got a lot of strings in it. So let me play this real quick. But yeah, so those are the reasons why I like Epidemic Sound. I think all of the hype has gotten over the years. I mean, you see it on everybody's channel. I mean, you see a lot of other music services too, but you probably see Epidemic Sound more than anybody, and I think it's really worth the hype. I love how it's not too expensive, very fair price. You get a ton of professional quality music. You can download the stems. You got a whole library full of sound effects. And the good thing is, I need to reiterate this, even if you cancel your subscription, anything you covered while you were subscribed to Epidemic Sound is covered. If you ever receive a copyright strike or anything like that, even if you don't have a valid subscription anymore, if it was covered during those times, all you gotta do is reach out to Epidemic and they will make sure that it's taken care of. Being real with y'all, I have not had any copyright issues with Epidemic Sound whatsoever, and I've been using them probably for about 5 to 6 years now. Never had one problem. So yo, I hope this was helpful to you. Epidemic is my go-to for all of the music and all of that stuff. Make sure y'all hit that link in the description, try it out for 30 days, see if it fits your workflow and if this is the music service for you, which I'm sure it will be after you test it out, but I'm very curious to know y'all thoughts. Hope this was helpful for y'all. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I guess I am out of here. Until next time, piece of chicken grease, I'm out. Terry Warfield. Peace.